I just want to share this as well because I have the spiritual gift of discerning of spirits. So some of us, we are able to look at the person, or we look at your wiring. There's a certain way that God has wired certain people. So we can look at your wiring, and then we will be able to know who is the apostle, who's the prophet, who's the pastor, who's the teacher, or who's the evangelist. Okay. So Apostle Tiffany Buckner was teaching on this, and also Dr. Faith was teaching on this. So we look at your wiring, and then we know that that person is a pastor. So pastors are wired by God to shepherd the flock, to nurture and to cuddle and to comfort the flock. That is the wiring of a pastor. Okay, prophets are wired by God to be sensitive. They are wired by God for intimacy. um, yes, and then we have obviously the teachers, they are good in explaining things. That is their type of wiring. Okay, and then we have the evangelists. Evangelists are social people. And like Apostle Tiffany Buckner was teaching us, then we have the apostles. Apostles, they are visionary, they are builders, and they are futuristic. That is the type of wiring that they have. Okay. Um, so, in the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 11, when Jesus ascended into heaven, he gave some apostles, some prophets, some teachers, some evangelists, and some pastors. Okay, but not everyone is called to the fivefold ministry. Okay, like Dr. Faith says, only maybe 10% of the people is part of the fivefold ministry. The other 90% is called by God to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. Because all of us, we are called by God to win souls for the kingdom of God. Okay.